What is your strong point? Running up or running down? What would you say?
I would say last year it was running up,
Okay.
and this year it's definitely not running down.
Okay.
But this year I think I lose a bit on up, and I'm a bit more equal everywhere. So
Okay.
I don't think I have a really strong point.
in the whole package is really strong.
Yeah,
So
I
which
mean
is
not
good.
really strong. I mean I try to be a bit equal everywhere, and I need to work down. But
We just figure out you are in the 0.1% of all the trail runners on the world. So on 20K.
I think
which
it
is really...
came because I was always sporty. But I told you I started to run like with a coach in 2019, basically.
So you have also a coach?
Yeah, actually, my club in France,
Mhm.
in my small town, we are a really sporty town.
Okay.
And we have like actually one coach which is national coach,
Okay.
and he has also as a athlete Paul Matou, who was 5 on OCC 3 years ago. He was part of the national team of France for the long distance.
Okay.
So he's sponsored by On, but On International. So it's a really good athlete. Even if it's this year he has more difficulty, he get injured. But it's a friend of me. We was in high school
Nice.
together, and no. So I have a coach who is specialized on the road, but with Paul he start to get interesting and getting knowledge for the trail running. So he sent me some plan. He know half of the time I don't follow it because I don't have time. He would like me to mix with cycling, but cycling means to go 4 hours out, and I have no time. So he know I don't cycle now, so he makes some program, but still I short test everything all the time.
But how many hours per month you work then in pastry?
Around 200.
200.
So it's not that crazy.
Yeah, but it is, and you have to drive still because from Vrhnika to Ljubljana, if you drive in the morning,
In the morning it's okay, but in the afternoon could be far a bit more.
now it's gonna be better because it's end
Yeah.
of the holidays.
But
It should be better.
No, it's not that crazy, but I have always I go to help some friend of Croatia, plus now I start this kind of consulting, so I will have basically probably almost 2 jobs next year. So.
But also when you're in pastry, I guess you're all the time on your legs. You're
Yeah.
not sitting down.
No.
You're all the time walking.
So people would say it's like hard work, but I think actually it's helped me. Because I don't do a lot of kilometers per week. I'm really low on training, I think, compared to the guys of my level. But I think I'm stand all the day, so my body is used to be on the legs tired. So I think it's actually part of my training.
Martina said exactly the same. Martina Klanšnik-Petrč said exactly the same.
Yeah, as a teacher, she's
Yeah,
stand all
her
the time.
training is like 24 hours per day because just be on the legs, go with kid there, job, go with the bicycle, be as much as possible on your legs, and that is your ultra training.
I think all these people who have stand job, we train like this, and me, I think like I'm quite good in the heat, and I think it's due of the years in the kitchen, where you are stand with 50 degrees in the kitchen, and that's why I think I'm quite good in the heat without a special training.
Did you ever think about running 100 miles?
100 miles, no way.
No.
No way.
Never, because I wanted to tell you that you should go on bad water, because there's very hot.
No, this is too much. But already I did the 100K 2-3 years ago in Vipava. Actually, it was my first race since 2 or 3 years when I stopped to, and I said, okay, I start to run to run a bit more. 3 months after, I was doing this, and already I was like, I need 15 hours. So it's okay time, but I think now if I would do it, I would do at least 2 hours less. But I was like, fuck, it's too long.
Maybe once when you have a bit more time, that you can run a bit more, you still have a lot of time, a lot of years of running in front of you.
Yes and no, because this distance I would prefer to do, like, for example, I'm really friend with the organization of K24. I really like this area. I really like Clement and Bogdan. And they always told me you should do the challenge, the K24, the real one.
The real one. All 24 in 24 hours.
Yeah.
How many peaks is there already? 4, 5, or 6 peaks?
I don't remember, but I would prefer to do some out challenge like this on distance. Or also I speak with Histok, the keeper of Kaminsko Sedlo.
Yeah.
Like he told when we went one time with Aleš Svetina up, he said, oh, there is kind of an unofficial FKT, like on the Savinska Alpe, with all the peak over there to do, and these kind of things out of the race are much more interesting for me now.
Yeah, that's you can make yourself lots of different challenges.
Yeah.
Yes. That's cool, yeah. Maybe, and then you don't feel so much pressure and.
But the pressure, I told you, I want to go out of this. This year I went a bit in this, and that's why I don't enjoy anymore. And I want to go back a bit on pleasure things. I would like to learn how to fly, to paraglide. My dream, I will never do it, would be to do because I'm too old, I mean, and it's crazy, the Red Bull X Alp. Okay. Where the guys, they cross all the Alp just by running and paragliding. This is kind of combined sport, make me dream, like really like.
How long would that take?
I don't remember. It's every 2 years. Usually they start from Salzburg. They changed the arrival, but before it was I think Salzburg to Monaco, and they needed I think 5 days or something like this.
Whoa.
They had some checkpoint to reach, but after they do how they want. They fly from where they want. They just need to climb up by running to refly.
Do they need equipment all the time by themselves?
Yeah.
So they have to run also with the whole
equipment. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
this is some kind of things.
That's interesting.
Which are more interesting.
That's interesting. So I guess you're not going to the gym because you have no time, or
I
or you have
went
time?
a bit in winter because I train much more less in December because with Christmas for us it's crazy. And I went a bit in the gym, but in Kinvital.
Okay.
Because it's all runners, and I was coached by Uroš, and they know what you need to train a bit. I wanted to not stop to train, but to do a bit more of musculation for the legs and everything.
And for how long did you go then? For 1 month?
2 months, I think.
For 2 months?
Yeah.
Okay. And in the winter they also go to run outside, or like January, February?
Yeah, usually I cut really 2 weeks. 2 years ago I cut 1 month and it was too hard to restart. So last year I cut just 2 weeks. And I think I will do the same 2 to 3 weeks this year. But after I restart really progressively, like 2 times a week, then after 3 times a week.
And when you go like out to run, how many kilometers do you go to run? Like 10 kilometers, 20, 50?
Oh, I never do that much.
Okay.
Like, I think I do an average of 70 kilometers per week, which is...
Okay, 70.
70, yeah.
That's a lot.
When I do 80, it's like, whoa. But for people who run 50 kilometer race, it's not that much.
Okay, yeah.
And usually I do like, my long run are 20k, which is not a lot. And
but you go fast.
Not especially. I try to just to feel good when I do this. But yeah, usually I run more around 15.